everyone, it's Gypsy, and it is tea time with the Gypsy Witch. So everybody grab your cups or your mugs and join me for some spiritual teaching, possibly a little comedy, depending on my wherewithal today. Right. So anyways, oh, this tea I'm drinking, yes, it is, what is that called? Ginger peach. My very best friend, lifelong best friend. We've been best friends since we were 9 years old. We're both 56. Probably don't appreciate me saying it, but she'll be okay. Anyways, she got me this tea for my birthday. I was like, girl, this is so good. I love it. I drink it all the time. It's delicious. Anywho, today, I think we're going to talk about pre-life planning. I mentioned it. We did. Yes, sorry, honey. My son's here. Yes. My son, he's in spirit. That's why you can't see him. Right. I mentioned it the other day. Right. We were talking about exit points. I mentioned exit points, when you die. So anyways, pre-life planning. Before you come into this life, you actually plan it out. Now, I'm not saying every little minute is planned. There are some surprises here, and of course you can't, every minute is not a major event. It's more the big stuff, right, honey? Right, Mama. And that's okay. All right. What we do is we get together with our, like you were just going to say, our elders. Yes, spirit guides. That's what elders are, actually. Our elders, the family members who are going to be involved in this lifetime, and various other, spattering of people that you might run into, be friends with. What about acquaintances? Acquaintances, it gets that specific. So, pre-life planning is before you come into this life, you get together with your family members you're going to have in this life. Now, I'm going to ask my son this question. All right, you have family members before you're born, obviously, who are already here, because you have to have your mom and daddy here, maybe your grandparents and stuff like that. Right, Mama? Yes. We get together, I want to say in the astral plane with them to determine when we're going to be born, right, our names, the birthday, right, we said when, right, various things like that. And that is how we get together with them. It's mostly when they fall asleep at night. Right. Yeah, I know what you just thought. I'll talk about that in a minute. Right. We go up to the astral plane. Like my brother and my sister-in-law. In the, I'm going to say near future. Right. We don't really know exactly what that means. Right. Mama's not going to get too excited right now. Not yet. Right. They're going to have a baby. Right. Anyways, yes. So they float up to the astral plane. Right. Oop. Who did that? Somebody's spirit's getting too close again. Right. So anyways, that's what happens. Right? Right, Mom. They float up to the astral plane when they're sleeping. We do this often. Okay? When you're sleeping, you have no idea the shit your spirit's doing. Anyways, that's one of them. Right, Mama. So, they get together with Mama right now calls her grandbaby ethereal. Because she's ethereal. Right. She's in spirit realm still. Right. So anyways, Mom, they get together even with you and the other three grandparents. Oh wow. So we all having family meeting at night and I don't remember? Right. So I actually know when my grandbaby's gonna be born, but I can't remember. Sort of like that. It's in the back somewhere, the subconscious. Right, Mama. You hear that, baby? I'm talking about grandbaby, right? Yeah, yes. She knows. She'll forget when she gets here, though. That's the way that works. Right, take back over, Mom. Yes. So I actually already know my granddaughter, even though she hasn't been born yet. Now, no, she didn't die because she hasn't been born yet. Right. I've been able to talk to her for the last few years. Right. We don't talk about specifics because Grandma's not supposed to know everything. And Ethereal is not going to remember it when she gets here. Right. So anyways, that's the way we plan things. Were you going to take over again? No, Mom. Sorry. Children still sometimes interrupt even when they're in the afterlife. Right. It just continues. You choose to talk. Your child dies. God bless you. I'm sorry you're in my little club. I don't like it. However, if you choose to talk to them, you still have to reprimand them sometimes. I'm just joking. Right. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. John Patrick. Right. Right. So, anyways, Mama's talking. Okay. He wants to take over here. Right. So, those are the kinds of things. Births, major events, right? Right, Mom. Yeah. So, anyways, on that note, right, when I was pregnant with all my children, but my oldest, John Patrick, um, you go up and you plan these things. So, I was pregnant with him, having these abilities, even though I wasn't really using them at the time, they kind of pop up every once in a while. Yeah, I stopped when I was a kid. Yes, but it pop up every once in a while. So I did receive a premonition when I was pregnant with John, the exact day he was going to be born. Yes. It was the same day as my cousin's son, his birthday. So I called her the next morning and I had a dream. Maybe it was when we were planning it. It could have been, Mama. Right. So I called my cousin. I said, Joanne, I had a dream my baby's going to be born on the same day on Christopher's birthday. And wouldn't you know what happened? Now, moreover, during that same exact pregnancy, I had another premonition. I received a message. My baby was going to cross over before me. My first child. I don't care what number child it was. This is information no mama wants to know. Now, we agreed to this somewhere up in the astral plane. Down here, it's not so goddamn appealing. And I keep wondering what the hell got into me to agree to this mess. But anyways, that's besides the point. It does happen that way. Okay, for whatever reason, I know I believe it has something to do with my spiritual growth for me. That's right, Mom. Right. Now, for me, obviously, I didn't want a very long life. So that's why I chose this. You spoiled brat. Why did Mama get stuck here? Because you chose it. What the hell's the matter with me again? Right. I'm just like getting all flustered, verklempt. Right. It's not my business about your dad, right? Or anybody else in the family. It is and it isn't. Now, my father, it does involve him. Well, obviously, right. It didn't have the effect on him as it did my mom. Well, of course he grieves, Mama. We grieve, yes. Oh, you mean his reason, the outcome for him is different than mine? Exactly, Mama. Oh, okay. And that's all that's about, so, right. Ooh. Yeah, yes, that's what's yes, the spirits around here have to get a little bit overactive sometimes. They get close to the computer, so that's what's happening. Every time they have to get close to me, my computer, the camera goes bzzz, and it just freezes, kind of. Right. Hi, everybody. This is Gypsy, and today I am featuring my painting called Mystic Mushroom. And it comes in wall art in a wood print, poster, and art print. So go check it out on gypsywitchcreations.com. Right. So anyways, births and deaths, things we plan, major catastrophes, things like that. Now, little bitty stuff, I don't think so much. Is that true, honey? It is true, Mom. Okay. Little tiny stuff, like fender benders, yes, whatever. Sometimes those are planned. More often than not, you don't plan every single minute of your life. Not only is it not possible, you have to leave room for what I call air. Right, air. If you change your mind about a plan, really, excuse me, this grieving mother needs a moment, really. Right, Mama, neither one of us did. Bad Michelle. Anyways, right. So that's what happens, Mama. I had to go with that exit to calm my mama down. Right. So that's what happens. We do plan a great majority of our life, but not the whole thing. So that's how you got the, I'm going to say, information about me. Right. I had I had premonitions. Right. Exactly. Now, my mama's had premonitions about my mother-in-law's death, other things. Right, Mama? So, let's see. I did have another point after this. Right. So we don't plan every single moment. Oh, like I touched in the other video, the exit points. Now, we did just talk about that. However, and this is true, it is for the most part. Many people, they, now do we pick, you pick a few different exit points just in case. Is this true, honey? Not exactly. You have your first exit point. However, if you change your mind at that time, you can choose to stay. And you can take what we call the next exit point, which is not, no, it's not planned. It's just whenever you feel like going home. Okay, so my question is there an actual picking of a first exit point then? There is, to some extent. So anyways, you have an approximate time frame? Exactly, Mother. Right, so that's why I don't always, my mom will worry she may have passed hers up already. Right, I do, Lord. Right. Not really, otherwise you wouldn't still be here. Okay, honey. Right. So, there's an approximate time frame. If you choose not to then, you can go beyond your time frame. Exactly, Mom. There is no give and take. Give and take on when you go. It's always up to the individual. Now, like Grandpa mentioned, he had no idea when he was here he was going to leave at the age of 57, right? He got sick at 56 and left at 57. He had no idea of this. No memory? Right, no memory of it when he was here. And he had no idea how, even when he was upstairs. But since he was a smoker, that was the most logical. Okay, right. So nobody really knows for sure when they're going or how they're going, right? Or an exact date. Nobody really has a pinpoint exact date. Okay. All right, so it's just a vague time frame. You can pass it up, but it's not really a conscious decision, I take it. Is that right? That's right, Mom. Right, so it's not a conscious decision. It's made in the astral plane, or before you come into this life, I should say. But it's back, is it your, would you say your spirit's memory or higher selves? More, I'd say in yourself, your spirit. Ah, okay, honey. So, you have that time frame. It's in the back of your subconscious, I'm going to say. Right. But you don't remember it. We're not supposed to. Okay? Now, you can. Right. We are almost done, honey. So anyways, that's pre-life planning. Now, a lot of people, they don't get it. A lot of times I think, well, what the hell did I sign up for this for? But we have certain reasons. Not even the major things, even if it's bad, is not something you sign up for. There are fluke things too. Okay, but there are a lot of things we do sign up for. Okay? So anyways, yeah, that's what I was going to say. You know me. Whenever my first exit point is, that time frame, yes, that first bus coming by, I'm going to have my thumb out. Wait for me. I'm going home right now. I'm not waiting any longer. Because, girl, I just don't understand why some people would want to stay longer. I mean, I understand if you're young. Yeah, but, yeah, I don't want to live to be too old either. I don't want to be in a nursing home and shit like that. I'm a nomad. I have a fun life. I can't imagine after a life like this, you travel all over the place and live out in nature, and all of a sudden I'm going to end up in a nursing home. I don't want that, so I'm hoping that's not what I signed up for. I kind of worry about that, but we really shouldn't. Right. So anyways, that's pre-life planning. Okay, so we're just going to leave that there. And take it or leave it. You don't have to buy everything you hear from everybody, okay? If this doesn't resonate with you or you can't handle it, whatever, just leave it. Right, just go ahead and live your life. Just leave it. Don't worry about it, okay? It's okay. It's just a little tidbit of information here and there. You don't have to dwell on every little thing, right? Just be happy. You can't, if it makes you upset, you can't handle it, you just let it go. Right, just leave it way over there. Way over there. Don't worry about it. Nothing's set in stone anyways. Right. It's not going to make or break you if you believe every little thing I say or anybody else says. Just information. That's all. So anyways, blessed be, blessed be, blessed be, and make it a joyful.